voice is warm and friendly like a homegrown tone.
Every chat, every laugh makes you feel at ease. Like walking into a cozy corner with a big warm breeze. The lights are soft, the welcome is true. Heath Bar Network, where you find your crew. Welcome to the Heath Bar Network, where everyone feels like a friend. Open arms, open hearts, and a smile. In this space, we find our style. Heath Bar Network, the place to be, where stories are shared and bonds are free. From the moment you step inside, you'll feel the warmth of a true friend's side. Through the screens and the chats, we connect. Heath Bar Network, where friendship we detect. No matter the time or the place, here we gather, come what may. The lights are soft, the welcome is true. Heath Bar Network, where you find your crew. Welcome to the Heath Bar Network, where everyone feels like a friend. Open arms, open hearts, and a smile. In this space, we find our style. Heath Bar Network, the place to be, where stories are shared and bonds are free. From the moment you step inside, you'll feel the warmth of a true friend's side. Whether fighting the green screen, making it work, or figuring out what to play or do, at the end of it all, we always say, stay classy, stay unique, stay true to you. The lights are soft, the welcome is true. Heath Bar Network, where you find your crew. Welcome to the Heath Bar Network, where everyone feels like a friend. Open arms, open hearts, and a smile. In this space, we find our style. Heath Bar Network, a place to be, where stories are shared and bonds are free. From the moment you stand inside, you'll feel the warmth of a true friend's side.
What's up, tech heads, and welcome back to the Heath Bar Network. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I know I certainly enjoyed a day off from live streaming. Whew. But that's not slowing me down, because we are kicking back into a rather satisfactory game. That was a bad pun. But nonetheless, we're getting back into Satisfactory here, so jeez, lag spike up and out the ass. Alright. Let's go. Good to be back. Okay, so we've got the wires done. Smart plating is still cooking. Drop another batch of steel pipe, steel beams in there. Okay, so we might need to take a little trip down below to get more iron plates in. Actually, could always just reload. Okay, that should get things back on track here. There she goes. Beautiful. Now we should be getting this done here shortly. Voila, clean that up. Mach 3 belt, and it's still running slow as shit. Oh yeah, that's Mach 3. Got so much output it ain't even funny. Okay, I see you now. In there. Okay, this is stalled out. Why is this stalled out? No power. No power, no problem. What is this whole floor offline? What is up? Yeah, whole floor is offline. Okay. That would explain a thing or three. Okay. Excellent. Oh yeah, I was working on the garage earlier. go back down to the copper works and walk over to the garage. Okay, yeah, 5x5 platform should be enough, right? Now we just need 15 modular frames. No, technically 20 frames. Which, if I remember right, I don't have any in reserve. No, I do not have any. Crap. Okay. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to take a quick phone call. Not slowing me down none. Whee! Let's check in with the sink here real quick, because I know I got 3 fix-it coupons I could probably use. Ah, crud. Hold up. That should be the final interruption. I hope. versatile framework. That's going to be put on pause for a little bit. As for smart plating, you're almost done. Thank God. I could probably speed things up by pocket crafting some modular frames, which I don't have. No. There we go. Okay, now with that done, come on, there we go. Toss those 10 in there. Toss in the beams, because we are almost done with versatile framework. We got a long ass way to go, but we're almost there. Okay, let's take a look. See, I think that's about good for that. Wait. Oh, I needed modular frames for something. Duh. I need enough for 20, so. Sorry, wasn't paying attention there.
Fix-It reminds you to drive vehicles accurately through a truck station's dock area while recording a path. This ensures it will connect properly once everything is automated. The truck station can be set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles. Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
Shut up, Ada. Fucking cunt-ass bot. Missing 3 reinforced plates. Are you kidding? One, 2, 3.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature, much like pioneers, only more reliable. While driving, you can record a path to automate vehicle resource transportation. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, tractors will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully subject to other means of surveillance.
Actually, the way I've got this set up, who needs... Wait. Hold on, truck station. Put the truck station in here. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm up to something again. What am I not? Because who needs a garage when... Wait, I had no fuel. Oops. When you have this, when you have a good base instead. Okay, so I might need to up this for just one. Which would impede on the specialty floor. Actually, specialty floor's got a lot of room to it, so I think it's not gonna hurt much. I would just have to readjust everything by one unit. Okay, while that's doing that, I need to go grab something. I'll be right back. didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, I could be using... That's not a bad idea, actually. Using the pocket dimension to refill and restock the storage room. We might want a light control for in here. Actually, what we could do is line up the shots. We wait. Okay, that's slowly being refilled. I'm always gonna keep one in my back pocket in case I need it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, can't I make windows? I need silica for that. What I don't have yet. There we go. Ooh, that is pretty out. I like that. Now, I should, in theory, be able to just power line to there, yes. Perfect. But I want to go a step further. Light control panel against the wall. Like so. There we go. From the elevator to here. And from there up. Let's turn down the intensity of that and make it night mode only. Probably been sized a little better. Like right there. Then right there. Okay, try this again. almost smooth. Okay, I'll wait for the quick wire to recharge a bit. Now I gotta go back down to specialty. It's about time I restock the steel beam line. Never mind, steel beams are okay. They're waiting on modular frames. Had it planned out where it would land dead even, but I must have miscalculated. Oh well. Seven, 8, 9, 50. And voila! Nice. Eva, welcome. And this game is pretty much survival on an alien world while building up a factory to be able to create everything you need to survive. It's kind of like a mix of Left 4 Dead meets Subnautica, or I guess, no, not necessarily Left 4 Dead, more like Empyrean meets Subnautica. Yes. Mr. Slime, welcome in. Hello. I don't know quite how to describe it. I mean, I've played a couple of games, but I'm trying to think of how to best do it. How to best describe it. let's see. Alien World Survival. Yeah, kind of like Fallout. Thank you. Fallout meets Subnautica, just minus the underwater shit. But welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I actually have never played Fallout, but basically, yeah. Construction of massive proportions to try and get off the alien planet. I will say it's got its fun aspects to it. Unless you hate spiders, in which case, not so much. Grab you. Let's take it to the top. Storage floor just got done with the lighting. Need to readjust stuff there. It definitely is interesting. Like, they just got done with a Fixmas event, or Fix-It Christmas event, back when they had a calendar there. Yeah, there is spiders, but if you don't like that, if you don't like spiders, they do have a arachnophobia mode that pretty much turns the spiders with, or the spider creatures into, animated cats. And I can actually show you what the cats look like. Because if you don't like spiders, I'll have animatron, the take it back, man. I'll show you what the holographic cats look like rather than the arachnid stingers, which I've gotten used to the look of the stingers. They're creepy, but at the same time, at the same time, they're kind of cool. Here, Spidey. Okay. Apparently, so there's your stingers. The creepy but interesting. Then we go to gameplay, arachnophobia mode, apply that, confirm. And then you got holographic kittens. So ultimately, it just depends on your preference. If you like the holographic kittens and you hate the spiders, then this is the way to go. If you don't mind the arachnids or the alien arachnids, then by all means, keep the stingers. Evasive, you don't mind arachnids. I'm not a fan of them, but in this case, the stingers are an exception. Mr. Slime, you do mind the spiders? Okay. Good to know we have some viewers that aren't a fan of the spiders, so I will be keeping them in the holographic form. See, evasive. Personally, I'm a big fan of horror-related games and themes. I know last year, probably like, I want to say June, July-ish, I did essentially a playthrough of all the FNAF games by chronological timeline. So instead of it being the usual order of FNAF, FNAF 2, 3, 4, etc., I went by the chronological timeline, starting with FNAF 2. Yes, Five Nights at Freddy's, FNAF. Started with FNAF 2, and every time I jump scared or ended up losing my nerve... Oh, now I got your attention? Nice. Yeah, every time I got jump scared or ended up dying, or jump scared or lost my nerve, I moved on to the next game. Up until Security Breach and Ruin, which I've actually like 99% played through Security Breach. I'd have to get it again because I was playing a borrowed copy of it, but Security Breach is a good one. If you, let's see, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this because I know I post my VODs over on YouTube. So wait, I got an idea here. Hold up. We'll let that grind a bit. Big brain time. Link tree. The channel name there is Heathbar Network. But if you'll give me but a moment, I will actually provide you with a full-on link tree so that you can see everything that I have to offer. Kobe! There it is. There's the link tree. It's got links to my TikTok, my YouTube, even some merch, which is unfortunately outdated. Toy. Motherfucker. Stream elements. I need a new chat command. Yeah, connect it with Twitch, so what? Roger that. Welcome back. Let's see. Chatbot, chat commands, custom, new command, exclamation point, link tree. Okay, boink. Okay, and then we go hot tea. There it is. Okay, I got it to work. Yay! I'm big brained. Okay, how are we looking? Okay, so dust. My brain just went out. Hold up. First off, framework. That still needs help. Being pushed along. Okay, so how many more is left? 100 and... give or take. Okay, let's let that build up a spell. Yeah, no, I played through Security Breach and decided, you know what? I'm gonna do a full timeline of FNAF from the Bite of 83 down to Gregory and Glam Rock Freddy in Ruin. Until I ended up losing my nerve, which in some games I easily lost my nerve. Other games like, yeah, no, there's the jump scare, here it comes, boom, there it is. So some games I knew when the jump scare was coming, so I wasn't caught off guard per se, but it definitely left my heart racing, like big time. Okay, so we need to mass clean this up. And like, Security Breach, as much as I love the game, it is definitely on the softer side of the jump scares. Like, you know if you're in a chase that sooner or later, they're gonna catch up to you, and you're gonna get jump scared. So it's less effective than being like, okay, why can't I shut the door? Holy shit, there's Bonnie. You think 4 is the best? Well, let's see. 4 is... 4 is the one where you've got the door on the left, door on the right, and closet and bed to deal with, correct? I'm trying to remember a little bedroom in Evan's room. Yes. That's actually where the timeline starts when you think about it, because FNAF 4 takes place back in 1983. So before the Bite of 87, that's where the timeline begins for the series, ultimately. And listen to me starting to turn into a FNAF nerd. Holy shit, one of my mods would be laughing their ass off at me because they're a bigger FNAF nerd than I am. And that's saying something, because you could ask them any question about FNAF and without hesitation they will answer the questions with ease. We get inside on his nightmares, then the progression of his birthday, then yada yada. Yep. Indeed. Not true, but as much as I enjoy a good adventure game, I'll admit I'm usually not one for the jump scares. Like, I like a good thrill of the run, but outside of that, it's like, not my style. Thank you, next. I'll even admit, I actually had to play FNAF 1, the original FNAF, once upon a time because I had lost a bet, and there's actually a story to that. Oh, definitely. But once you learn the mechanics of the game, like how things go, the jump scares are less effective. Like, I'll admit, just for the humor of the viewers, I had a FNAF jump scare blurb set up for channel points. But after a while, the jump scare is like, oh, hey, hi, thanks for that. It didn't do nothing. It lost its effect after a while, which is sad to think about, because the viewers want to hear me at least be like, oh shit, what the fuck you, man? Yeah, no. Just not very effective. But if I can get the money for it, I might go back to some of the FNAF games, including Security Breach. Because I know out there is a rework mod of Security Breach where there's some cut content from it and original looks of the game that were originally left out for whatever reason. That personally, I want to try it if I can get the money for it. I want to hit the bench here. Whee! Okay, go down, high-speed connector, let that auto build, and I click away because I don't think you want to hear the repeated tinking of the construction hammer. I mean, sure, it's ASMR at first. But then after a minute, it's like, will this ever shut up? Like, you use them after a while, then find a new game to get a better thrill experience. Dead Space, if you heard or played, it is a huge horror game, tons of jump scares and great details. Yeah, I get that, honestly. Like, I used to be big on playing Phasmophobia, which they recently got a new update with 3 new ghosts and a new map out. And it's like, after you learn some of the ghosts, like, okay, hi. Oh, you're a Deogen, okay, staring contest, go. Now, granted, I don't like playing it by myself, but I will if I have to. It's like some of the ghosts, I have learned the, shall we say, telltale sign to them. Like, and this is where the real nerd in me is going to come out to play. Phantoms, their telltale sign. You try to get a picture of them, they disappear on you. Well, Evasive, if you're looking for someone to play Phasmophobia with you, go to my Discord and hit me up sometime, or ask Mistress Slime here, she probably has it. And I would be more than happy to play Phasmophobia with you. Like, I am looking for a Phas crew to stream with. Because last person that I played with, or one of the last people I played with, he got pissy too easily because he missed the call out for one of the evidences. And by the time we had gotten all through, he's like, well, what's the third? Well, if you were listening, you would have known. Because what I do is... What I'll do is sometimes I'll give evidence callouts by a nickname, like freezing temperatures, perky nips, and shrunken balls, to be unfiltered here, like I am. Or... Ghost Orbs, one of my friends actually labeled it Ghost Cum, and has stuck ever since. And don't get me started on the cursed objects. Like, I've got one for every one of them. Oh, you want me to talk about it? Okay, I'll tell you what. You fire one off in the chat, and I will give you the nickname. Fire off any cursed object by its actual name, and I will tell you the Heathbar 2019 official nickname. Or whatever you want to call that. Because there's only like, what, 7 cursed objects in the game, so there can't be that many nicknames. Okay, so what's your favorite cursed object? Let's start with that. Favorite cursed object. Let's go. I don't actually have one. Well, for me, and here's where we're going to start the line off with, is the tarot cards, or what me and one of my dear friends calls tarot toys. Come on, damn it. Because why not? It's fun, it's humorous. Light humor in a scary game makes it less scary. And then you've got the Voodoo Doll, or Victor Voodoo. And then let's see, what else is there? There's... Oh, please do! And if your friends ask where you got them, send them my way. Okay, so there's Voodoo Doll, Victor Voodoo, tarot cards, tarot toys, Ouija board, the Ouija Woo, music box I call the Ghoulish Grenade, Let's see. Summoning Circle, the cat go the fuck home, which there is a backstory to that. Let's see. The Haunted Mirror, Mirror on the Wall. Right? These are all... Okay, I gotta look up the list of cursed objects here. Phasmophobia. Cursed objects. Cursed possessions, cursed objects, same shit. Okay, I actually pulled up a screenshot here of the cursed objects from someone's playthrough. So, music box is either creepy karaoke or ghoulish grenade, because you start cranking that shit and you gotta throw it for the cursed hunt. We will snooze you for now. Monkey paw, George's left hand, because poor curious George. Then tarot cards, tarot toys. Haunted mirror, mirror on the wall. Summoning circle, cat go the fuck home. Fucking hell spawn. Then you got Victor Voodoo, the voodoo doll, and the Ouija board with Ouija Woo. Because let's be honest, it's a lot more fun. Right? And there is a backstory to it, which it always gives me shits and giggles about. Like, if you can make someone laugh, you're guaranteed to make their day better. Which is probably one reason why I do the stupid shit I do. Because I want to be able to make people laugh, make people smile. And if I can do that, I've already made the world better than when I started. Like, how hard can it be to just be nice to people? Like, if you stick around long enough, you'll come to see that I'm a sweet guy. Exactly. Fun nicknames are a great way to ease the anxiety in playing a scary game. Exactly. And when you have experienced players who are kind enough to not only play with you, but teach you, then it makes it that much less stressful for when you are still on the learning, especially if they are players who are be like, yeah, you're new. Hey, that's fine. I don't mind carrying you up this round. Go ahead. Pick a map. Let's go for it. Because believe me, I love carrying people. I love being like, okay, take your shit out. I'm funding the good shit. And we learn. Love when it's teach younger ones to play and get a hang of the game. Exactly. If there was that much more kindness in the world, then no telling how things could be different. That's exactly what I want to bring when people come to play Phasmophobia with me. I want to be like, okay, you want to join? Then come join. But take yourself out because I'm going to be funding this. Because usually I have the all tier 3 equipment, and let's be honest, the tier 3 gear will always school the day compared to a tier 1. Or in some cases, even a tier 2. And at this point, I'm just bullshitting around, just buying some time here. Wait, no. Straight, zoop, bip, bat. Number... No, that's not what I meant to do! God fucking damn it! Give me that back! Paint job! Like, laughter's the best medicine, and if you can make people laugh, then that's all that matters, and it makes things less stressful and more bearable. And if everybody was tense and have no idea what's going on. It's like, I got no idea what... Okay, time for a reload! Here you go! Where that should go? Oh, it's stuck in there. Okay. Hey, that's perfectly fine. And while you're at it, if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that follow button down below. That way you can catch me next time I stream, and not to mention, maybe even join me if I do a Phasmophobia stream. Because I love hanging out with people. I am a social butterfly, as annoying as it may seem sometimes. Okay, that's humming and hawing. Got that. We just need more reinforced plates to pop in here to get that done. And then I take care of this. Okay, and then we do this, we go here, we say, hello there. And just to be a moron. Bada bang. Bada ba. That's probably the one thing I like about this game, is the fact that you can parachute up a flight of stairs. Up, and we're doing an ad break. Okay. I guess my thing wore out. Drop those in there. Drop those and drop those. Perfect. Okay, once we get the last bit in, I think once we get the versatile framework done, I'm gonna have to switch these over to rotors and reinforced plates. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up a hecking calculator here. Download a freaking calculator, because if I can just manually drop in whatever is needed for this, then all the better. Okay, so 1,000 minus 824, that's 176. Smart plating, add to to-do list, amount 176. storage. And we check the rotors. I don't have rotors. Shit. Well then. Let's dig in. And I'll tab from that. Yeah, very rare that. Oh, I'd break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Welcome back. Oh, but yeah, it's very rare that I get a chance to actually let out the inner nerd. So forgive me if it comes off awkward or whatever. It's not very often I get that opportunity. Yeah, and I'll admit, autism go burr, especially when it comes to things we like. It's like, once you get us going, we will not shut the fuck up. I like that one. Cards Against Humanity card. Annoying kid who won't shut the fuck up about dinosaurs. Honestly, Cards Against Humanity is a fun game, especially when you have friends to play it with. And some of the responses are just straight out wild. Doing? Okay, drop some more steel beams in there. Let's just go all in. We could actually. That'd be a lot of fun. Cards Against Humanity is probably be one of the big time favorite games that I have next to Uno, of course, which I'm actually got my eyes on a DLC for Uno on Steam. Oh my word. Yeah, what is your favorite Uno themed deck? Is my question, because personally I like the Uno flip, in my personal opinion. Oh wait. Describe it. I might know what it is. Is it video game based? Is it let's see. I'm trying to think how to best rule it down, because video game based would take it. Okay, well, first things first, is it okay, it's an actual game, so it's not an online game, so that takes out Rayman. Well, I guess there could be a Rayman themed deck IRL and a Just Dance deck. It's for best friends, like against them, like. Okay, so the only thing that I can think of with the +10 draw cards, or draw 10 cards, would be Uno Show No Mercy. Yeah, that's the DLC on Steam that I want to get. Just because the mechanic that if you get 25 or more cards, you're out of the game. Like, could you imagine just the chaos of it getting stacked all the way around the table just to nuke a player out of the game? And Uno says you can't stack a +2 on a +2. Yeah, right. House rules say otherwise. Stake rise, tension burns, and friendships get destroyed. Oh, I love chaos. Yeah, no, of all the DLC decks that are on Steam, and I don't know if this is an actual deck that's out there. Well, I know that Uno Flip is, and that's one of my favorites. There's also a second one, and that is the Just Dance themed deck. Because being able to swap hands across the table at the play of a card could easily snag the hand of victory out from under someone. Like, I'm sorry, but there's nothing worse than having one card left in your hand and someone plays the, what I'm going to call super swap. That's pretty much what it does. And you watch your hand go to someone else as they claim the W. Like, I'm sorry. Uno is one of the 4 horsemen of ruining friendship. Next to Monopoly, sorry, and I don't remember what the other one is. Probably Cards Against Humanity, for all I know. Or Ticket to Ride. I have not played Ticket to Ride in ages. Oh shit, that just dates myself. Fun. I'm not that old, but at the same time, I'm older than I seem. Oh my god, Clue, yes! I fucking love Clue. I actually have a version from a previous relationship where it's a Clue DVD with a special red filtration magnifying glass where you can see through a red lens of, okay, you've got this many cards right, this one wrong, and you can mark down, okay, which one's right, which one's wrong, but no one else would know because there's only the one magnifying glass with the red lens. Yeah, it is wild, honestly. Though it is harder than hell to play Clue with 2 people. It is a fun version. How are we looking? Going slow, almost there with the versatile framework. I'm trying to think of what other games are out there. Good grief. Why do I keep coming down to this floor? Oh yeah, because I want to try hitting the road in this damn thing. No! Goldfish is a classic. Same with like Crazy 8 and Old Maid. Those are like old school games, honestly. Roadkill! Oh shit! That was actual roadkill. Just to make it more fun. Yeah, that is fair enough. I'll admit, and this is going to show a major nerd side of me, but one of the games that I probably cranked I don't know how many hours on as a kid was Risk World Domination, Global Conquest. Like, I'm sorry, I spent so many hours playing that game by myself just to learn good strategies for that game. Yeah, it's definitely a fun game, and there are variants out there of it. I don't know why I keep coming back here. I'm just eager to get the final frameworks done, and oh shit, we're out. $120 more. There's a game I haven't heard in a hot minute. Yes, Evasive, I have played Spore. Oh my god. Yes, I know it. I haven't played that in ages. I had it on the Nintendo DS, and I would intentionally make my own version of every creature possible. Probably because back then I wasn't very creative with the creatures other than my main one. Like, my main one would get all the upgrades and what have you. That's what you did too? Very nice. Oh my god. Glad to see there's a fellow Chaos Gremlin out there somewhere. Like, I think I still have it downloaded on my PC here, just collecting microdust to be a tech nerd, but... Oh, definitely. It is worth putting time and effort into getting a good PC for. My god, that just unlocked a childhood memory. Being able to evolve your creature so that you can survive. Oh my god. Trying to think of other games. Good grief. Nerd moment. Oh, right. That's kind of one reason why I host streams like this, because I want people to be able to come in here, make friends, and just feel a safe space from not only reality, but also a place where you can be a nerd about whatever game you want to nerd out about. Like, that is a rare thing to find these days, is a safe space to be yourself. But indeed, always fun meeting someone who's got the same likes as you do. Okay, why ain't these lights going on? No lights. Oh. Yeah, that might be a good reason why. There we go. You know what? No! No! Ew. Come on, good color, good color. Eh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I like it. There we go. No, I needed those. What am I doing? I needed that. Well, let's upload a couple more here. Okay, okay, so the game you are evasive, the game you're thinking of is a game that I straight out sucked at as a kid. The name of the game, Minesweeper. I mean, I get the aspect of Minesweeper, like, the higher the number, the more bombs next to it. But I would always misstep and explode the field. Right? I mean, I'll admit I was more of a chess nerd as a kid, but... Let's see, I need to jump over here real quick. Learning chess? Oh my god. If I remember right, I think there is a chess world on VR chat. I'd be more than happy to teach you if you want. Wait, no, I wanted to go to the sink, not storage. Hey, that's understandable, honestly. Okay, that just went in for 2 more tickets. Which I think is enough for me because... Walls, gates, yes! Give me that!
Shopping is an essential human experience, enriching both the economy and human lives since the invention of society. Congratulations, you live in a society.
Yay! I live in a society now! Oh, indeed, indeed. It's always nice having someone to play with, especially to keep the games from getting too dull on you. Like, once you figure out the pattern, it's predictability. Like, and I'll use security breach as an example. Like, if you go to duck into a photo booth, and you know that the animatronic chasing you saw you go in there, they will stop right in front of the curtain, like, 2 seconds before the jump scare. I've learned that pattern. It's like, okay, she saw me, Roxy saw me, she's stopping right in front of the booth, and there's the jump scare, ladies and gentlemen. Which actually has happened before, numerous times, where it's like, yeah, no, not very effective. It gets repetitive, yes, especially once you've learned the mechanics to it. But once it gets repetitive, and sorry if that was peaked my microphone, I opened a Arizona can. Ooh. Once it gets repetitive to the point of, okay, yeah, here it is, there it is, you learn how to counter it. Like with the FNAF example. Instead of diving into the first photo booth you see, what I do is I'll loop it around to the backside and then dive in. It's pretty much around the corner. Where'd they go? Literally confuses the shit out of the animatronic to the point that I'm over here giggling my ass off like, ha ha ha, get outsmarted, bitch! That is why I firmly believe that AI will not be able to keep up with humans anytime soon. They can try, they will fail. Thank you, and good night. Okay, that's almost complete. 52. Okay, that's actually not bad. Then I'll let this keep building up because I could use more modular frames. I'll admit, this is probably the most active I've ever been with chat on my Twitch account. So, thank you. This is a refreshing change of pace for me. I like crazy. I like interactive. I'll admit, one of my personal one of the things that I am personally proud of, I actually did a Super Mario Odyssey playthrough in one stream. Now, it wasn't a full 100% completion, but more of like a storyline completion, where I would get the bare minimum of moves I would need to get to the next kingdom, and then just keep the story progressing. I did that in I think about like 4.5 hours. And part of me wants to challenge myself and do a speedrun challenge to see how fast can I actually beat it under specified circumstances. And who knows, maybe I'll find a challenge list online of SMO challenges I can do to spice things up a bit. Okay, that is... So 26 more, so 13 more frames. Oh, definitely, and to see how well you can handle, like, certain trick shots. Like, I know one of the biggest trick shots out there that you might have heard of in Super Mario Odyssey is Snowdram, which pretty much you do a series of pixel perfect jumps to get to the painting cliff behind the Odyssey in Snow Kingdom. I have never been able to do that, nor will I ever be able to do that. Nor do I plan on trying anytime soon. But I think the one challenge that I have seen, and forgive me, but I'm going back into a nerd mode here, is Talkatoo percent, which basically I am given a list of 3 moons in a kingdom that I can collect. And if I end up collecting 1 moon, I can go back and get the next random moon to collect. And be like, okay, we got this, so what's next? Up until the little Talkatoo bird is like, hey, no more hints, get out of here. In which case, okay, next kingdom. Now, how well that'll work, I have not a clue. Because most people use, like, mods for their Nintendo Switch or whatever to do those special speed runs. Me, I'm not bougie like that. I'm not fancy enough to have specialized mods for my Switch. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I've ever done a speed run before. Okay, that should be enough to actually finish the versatile framework. And I would just need a few more frames to complete that. So we will take this section out. Let's just see how this goes. Did I math that right? I hope I mapped that right. Okay, maybe I did. We'll see. There goes the last 2. all I need now, and we're gonna put you on standby, friend, is rotors, which I can dump those in. And reinforcement. So we need to shut this off, because now we get to clean up everything. Hey, that is fine, Evasive. I'll be honest, I am used to being here by myself. So, having some company in here is a refreshing change of pace. Don't get me wrong. I do appreciate it. Okay, so what we're gonna do... I could probably... Ooh, this is gonna be a trick shot and a half, but... Cut that off, because the screws are going to be... Oh boy, we need to recalibrate this to cast screws, this to iron plates, just because... If I remember correctly, progress on the game is good. I've just completed the versatile frameworks, and I just have the smart plating left, which if I remember right, screws and plates. So screws need to be up the middle. Oh, this is going to get interesting, to say the least. So we're going to need... Okay, you're going to probably hear a slight change in tone here. That's because my brain just went into full power big brain mode. Like, I am sorry, but things are about to get crazy. Something like that. The thing with my brain is, if I try to figure out, okay, how are we going to get from point A to point B, I pretty much blueprint it out in my mind. So we go here to here, Mach 3, here to there, Mach 3. Okay, you need plates and rotors. You'll make plates. You'll make rotors. Oh, actually, we'll revert. Wait, what do we got on the outsides? So plates can hook around just fine. Beautiful. Come on, bap, bap. Screws, which binds both ends. I should not have gotten rid of the belt line. Fuck! You know, it is fine. It is okay. I am cool, calm. Ah! I doubled down. Oops. Rotors. Keel, cool, calm, collected. Beautiful. I can do it! Okay, we go here. Thank you, Evasive. I do appreciate that. Snake line it over here, like. Nope, nope, nope. Twist, twist, twist. This way. Plug it. There. Because now the screw line here. Let's see. Organization. Nope. Logistics. Conveyor splitter. Talk to me. Be nice to me. Bingo! And there it is! There it is! And on phase 3, that's gonna be flooding in no time for 1, 2 final steps. Oh, now my big fucking brain hurts. Oh. Big brain go boom. Wait. Hold on. Maximize overclock. Maximum power. And speaking of power, lest I forget, 1 and 2. Now, grab yourself a umbrella and watch the flood. Yes! Big brain power, lassies! Oh! Sweet! Oh, feeding beautifully. You know what? I'm just gonna let it cook. Like, I'm just gonna let it flow and take the excess back up to storage. Keep a close eye on the smart plating, because once that fills, I'm shutting it off and cleaning up the specialty floor for whatever the game has next. Oh, I love that slide jump mechanic. Bap. Sort. You know what? Let's take some of those and just stash that. Whew! I hope you all are enjoying the stream there. Actually, I could probably use some of the modular frames. Reinforced iron plates, that's fine. Screws, could always use more. Iron rods, definitely need to stock up that. Iron plates, I don't have on me. That's okay. Rotors, just dumped that. Copper ingots, clear. Copper wires, dump that in. Cables, dump that. Copper sheets, got that. I need more rotors. Silica, won't need that for a minute. Steel ingots, I'm okay. I'll deal with the rest later. Only because... That's probably why we let it flood downstairs. That would explain a thing or two. Down to the ironworks. To shut off the ironworks. And as much as I hate to do this, come over here and we are going to disassemble that line. So it's all going upstairs. That works, right? Yeah, that works. That's humming along. With up to its neck in raw ore. Oh, that's an energy rush. Back to the specialty. Yeah, I used to have one emoji, same shit, different name. What are we missing? There we go. There's your influx of iron ingots. Hey, that is okay, Evasive, because there was a time where I had a favorite emoji that unfortunately I no longer have for my chat. At least I don't think I have it in here anymore. Yeah, no. Dang it. Don't have it no more. Oh, sad day. Oh my word. It's slow, but it's holding. So we don't need that anymore. Now we focus on those. Those on those. Okay. Yeah, let's have this just sit idle for a bit. Here. Same with this one. Just let that sit in peace for a minute. Here, look, still cranking out. Yeah, rods I don't have to worry about. Those are dime a dozen. Yeah, let the iron back up just a little bit. Bap. Okay, that should take care of that for a minute. Let that charge back up. Let that charge up. Why not? That should be enough boost to hopefully finish the job. Yeah! Definitely enough to finish the job. There. And then I'll just set up a storage building there. So once the smart plating is done, I'll feed those into here and just let the stock build up. Yeah, purple is definitely a nice color. Okay, that's almost done. That's... Ooh, that is definitely cool. How we look? Solid build up, okay. Head down to the ironworks for a moment. Now I'm just debating on, should I relocate this factory so I have room to expand out? Or should I just keep building upward? You know, I might... What's my doors there? That should not be doing that. I might just leave it going straight up. Then if I do another survival run where the creatures will actually attack me, maybe then I'll pick another location to build the base. You hear the doors open, but you don't see them close. And thank you, Stream Elements, for that little notice about the Discord group. For all the up-to-the-moment stream information, whether it be here on Twitch or on TikTok, which I will be attempting a VRC group here in the near future, I hope. Ever empty this out? Okay, yeah, I did. Okay, up to storage. I actually don't think I have a specified spot for any of this. For Caterium ingots or anything like that. Steel, steel, steel. Orders. Okay. I don't know what I would need Caterium ingots for, but that's fine. And then over here, nope. No, thank you. Parts. Quick wire. And I can just dump those in here. Quartz crystal into there. Concrete into here. Holy shit. Almost full on the concrete. Actually, let's go see how the concrete is doing. Concrete's capped out, so we could probably throw some of it into storage up there. Yep, safe to say it's definitely tapped out. So we'll alleviate some of that. Back up. Then we'll take the rest of the concrete. Whee! Go up to the sink. Which, let's be honest, could probably use some decorations around here, what have you. But let's dump those in. And watch the points rack. It's gonna be a lot of concrete. Wait, is it Me, or is that been sitting at 824 for a while now? No, it's actually outputting. I'm just paranoid. No, I'm fucking not. We're clogged. What the fuck? Hold up. I'm sorry, huh? I ain't paranoid. What the shit? Space elevator. Okay, what's going on here? Why are we backed up? Okay, we got plate. Excess frames. That would explain it. Okay, that would explain the backup in the flood. Okay, so we're gonna destroy that for now. Destroy that for now. We're gonna go bap, doink, and boink. There we go. There's the flood. Oh shit, that might actually fill up before I get back down. That's the case, that's fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, it's starting to slow down just a bit. Whew. Thought I was gonna have excess I'd have to throw in the sink. Sweet. Okay, almost there. Do some more rotors. What's choking up the rotors? That's the plates. Screws! Screwy little things. Well, let's get that back on track, shall we? There she goes. Purring like a kid. I think... No, we... Okay, we need 79, give or take. But we're getting there. Looks like got another ad break coming up, but perfectly fine. If you want to ditch the ads, there's always subscribe. Long way to go for this. I should probably build up some more high-speed connectors while I'm waiting. Because I want to get the geothermal generator done. Or the research for that. Okay, so let's see here. That is looking smooth. Might wanna dump a booster into the iron plates. Need about 60 for those. Give or take. Nine. 58. Now looking at 7. Yeah, I'm literally just sitting here waiting for it to fill up enough that I can cut the belt off and start routing them into the storage container. Six, 5, so 2 more. 1 more. Alright, and now we play the waiting game. Go. Flood out the rotors. Really, all I gotta do is just occasionally flood it with iron screws and I'm all set. Okay, you know what? Let's actually drain out the ironworks down here. Yeah, it's ironing, it's going straight in. Plates going in. Rods being untouched. And take a couple of stacks of screws back up to the specialty works. I promise that before the end of stream, we will be completing phase 2. Okay, so we need 36, give or take. 35 because one just left. Nine to 22. I like the odds. Okay, 26 to 20. Getting there. Okay, rotors are slowing down a little bit. What's going on? Screws. Consider it done. That'll float right back up. Okay, almost there. we go. That should be enough to finish the job. Bingo. Screws out the middle. We do this. Flush those out. Then flush the rest in. Literally just idling out the maker for a bit. Hey, even on standby, that actually locks in, so that's good. Almost there. Final plates are on their way. Well, I'm just gonna take my time walking over there. I'm gonna let it buy some time by coming down here. Now we go up to the space elevator.
Do you like my buttons? They're pretty nice, right? Customizable, functional, they have indicator lights. The full package. I think they're neat.
I think I've got the materials to make a couple more batteries while I'm waiting. Nope, I need reinforced frames for that. 9. Little cup of whatever this tar is as we go in to seal the deal.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
And away she goes. Away she goes. Whoa! Shockwave to clear the skies for a minute.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fixit.
There it is, Phase 2 being built. Oh, and here comes the receptacle. Alright. Let's see what all we unlocked with that. Jetpack? Well, tell them I said thanks. I do appreciate it. I think I actually got the materials for that on board. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. Ooh, it's gonna take a sec to do those, but not impossible. Now comes the part of essentially restocking it all and going from there. Let's also finish the geothermal generator, because by now I have to have the materials recharged to finish the research. Let's go high-speed connectors. Not even close. Scratch that. I just burned a lot of cables for that. Actually, I could probably use some of these. Motors are over here. Just grab those, because why not? And done. And the remaining motors will go into the abyss. Could probably run off and grab some quick wire from the source. while letting the rest of that recharge. If I did build a train line, where would I build it to? Oh, that's going to be tough, actually. Whee! Yoink. Grab those. Yoink those. Grab the stinger remains. Actually, I've got a man right here. Let's see, I think it's Caterium. Yes! Geothermal generator. Let's do it.
Geothermal generator unlocked. Geysers added to the object scanner. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When life gives you deadly geothermal vents, run directly towards them and build generators. Use potentially lethal natural phenomena for your own benefit. It's the fix-it way.
Until it actually kills you. Ooh. Power production fluctuates based off of impure, normal, or pure geyser. Nice. Well, I think next thing's next. We should see about... Wait, I can't quite do that yet because I haven't unlocked the oil refinery yet. Alien tech. Still getting there. I need more spheres for that. A lot of spheres. Caterium, we're almost there. That I could probably do. I mean, not that I would actually use it, but... Sure, why not? Okay. Because I am going to need more of those for... Okay, let's try for it. Dimensional stack 103. Okay, let those recharge. Need to go grab my hand scanner. Proteins, capsules. Okay, so those are still flooding in. Holy. 3 tickets, looks like. So I got some time there. And letting the works recharge will be enough to help me out in the long run while I go search for more Mercer spheres. Probably get like a radio tower. Isn't that a research I can do with radio tower? Scannable object hard drive, no. Power slugs, no. Mycelia, maybe? Okay, where would the radio tower... Do I already have it? No, I don't. I do have radar tower. Okay, I'm just dumb. Okay, so I need 11 more oscillators. Which I don't have the reinforced plating for. That is fine. There we go. And I'm going to click away from that for a minute. Let that do its thing. Okay. Radar tower, and I think it's only fair that we go on the roof. Now the question is, do I have got the energy to go live on TikTok tonight? I probably won't. Give myself some time off from it. Let's see how big this damn thing is. Oh. Oh shit. And with that, we'll unlock a whole bunch of fun shit in the radar region. Not bad. This should actually tell me weak signals in the area. 21 Mercer spheres. Hell yeah. Fauna. Even on the codec, they show glitched out kitties for the stingers. Well, honestly, I know this was a shorter stream, but I think that was a good day's work. I mean, we got phase 2 done. We almost have it, or we're a little under halfway with the jetpack. But actually, I'm gonna have too much fun with that. Storage. I could easily pull 600 from my storage here just to send it out. 2, 4, 6, done. We'll go down to the power supply, see how much we can pull from that. Yeah, it is backloaded, so let's go 2, 4, 6. And let's get us a jetpack. Bap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bap. Fire at will.
Milestone reached. Fixit has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
And then let's see, we've got oil processing, logistics Mach 4. That actually might be what I want to go for next, just to up the speed. Okay, fluid packaging and petroleum power. I might unlock those with the oil processing. And then we've got industrial manufacturing for the last 2 pieces of project assembly. Car, railway, pipeline management, Mach 2, and blueprint. So yeah, logistics Mach 4 is going to be my next target on the next stream. Now, let's get a skyline view from atop the radio tower, shall we? Wow. That is quite the distance. Wait. Geronimo! Let's see if I can stick the landing. Wait. Cool. Alright, I think we're just gonna leave the stream here on the back of a alien manta ray. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to Evasive to You and Mistress Lime 69 for stopping by and chatting with me and letting me nerd out, which is a rare treat. I will be live tomorrow on TikTok at around 6 p.m. Mountain. What is it? Daylight time these days? Daylight or standard time? I don't remember. But 6 o'clock Mountain time. I will see you all then. Until then, as we always say, stay classy, stay unique, stay true to you. Bye, guys.